go get them again.
Welcome back to the Robezoid channel. I'm your host Mark, and on the docket today we have an unboxing first impression video on the brand of Carner Barcelona. This is part of the Dream collection. It is a tester, so there's not much unboxing to do here. She's right here. It is part of the Frag Flex return haul, which is a legit return. There's not too many sprays missing. And this one called Lukomorie. You know, probably not a popular one. I haven't heard too much on this one in the YouTube's realm, but we are going to delve into it today on the Robezoid channel. Why not? Let's delve into it. Now, before we get into anything, if you haven't subscribed, hit that button. Smash the like button while you're at it. Do the 1-2 dance. Much love. And to the ones that are already subscribed, you don't have to do the 1-2 dance. You just have to do the one dance. Bam. Hit that like button. Much appreciated. And again, to the ones subscribed, merci beaucoup. Now let's take a look at the note breakdown on this one. The Dream collection, obviously, I think is more of a fresher. If I'm looking at the bottle, I like that Carner is doing these. Like, they have colored bottles down there. They're actually pretty nice to their standard black, white Chanel look. These are a little more playful. So let's look at the note breakdown. And from what I see is, I think I'm pretty much right here. A lot of fresh notes: lemongrass, bergamot, grapefruit, blackcurrant, which probably is the X factor. I think lemongrass and blackcurrant will be the 1-2 X factors for me, the ones that I'm looking forward to. Pink pepper, rosewater, musk patchouli, and hibiscus seed. Rounding us out, released back in 2020, so it has a few years behind it. Let's get into it. A nice golden atomizer. We're going to put it on strip first, and of course, then we'll put it on my skin. Atomizer, not too bad. All right, let's delve into Lukomorie and see what we get. Yeah, she's citrusy forward. I'm seeing that the lemongrass is your primary in here. It's definitely lemongrass forward, which is kind of nice to see. This could be nice for the summer. And I got the hoodie there, the standard hoodie. We are in full-blown winter mode here in Canada. You're probably going to see this this video in probably mid to late November now. I'm shooting this in mid-November, so you're going to be seeing this in the middle of winter here in Canada. But it doesn't seem like it's got much push to it. So this may be one of those, and this is a 50 mil or 30. That's a 50 mil. I don't know how well this will do as far as performance goes. I just felt like it was a little weak off the strip here, which happens. It's really nice in the air. That lemongrass is definitely your primary, giving you that citrusy herbal thing. This is 100% a freshie. I'm getting a little bit of grapefruit and bergamot with it, so you're getting a little bit of that sparkle that really does help the lemongrass come out and be really vivid on your skin. I'm getting a little bit of rose here. I'm not getting much of the blackcurrant, which is the one note that I really wanted to smell. I really wanted the blackcurrant to be a central, or at least a high secondary. At least to me, it's not. It's almost like dead on the strip, like I can't smell anything. It's still vivid here, but mostly citruses here with the lemongrass. Yeah, lemongrass is nice, and that's a unique note in perfumery, giving its familiar herbal aromatic tendencies. But it may give people a thought process of citronella kind of thing, like the citrusy lemon, obviously. So that could turn some people off on this particular release. Nothing. I would say in the niche realm, this is nothing exciting, nothing crazy. It is a nice freshie, and it is a different direction. I would say the uniqueness is kind of there, but you know, it's hard being unique in the citrus genre. You have to be absolutely stunning in the citrus genre, in my personal opinion. The lemongrass is nice, But is it one, like in the sea of what I have, like this thing's gonna get, that's gonna get lost in the shuffle. However, you know, it's gonna collect dust for a couple of years and then I'll wear it one time and I'll be like, oh, this is nice. But it's not nice enough that I'll be like, oh, this is what, you know, I want to smell. Like I'm, you know, eager to smell this again. And I could see the citronella kind of affiliation. I don't know, maybe that's just me, but there's not enough. You know, the black currant would really play well right now if I had some of that in here, something purple, something with a little bit of a fruity hue to it. I think would work really, really well. It feels like the back end of this is kind of lacking. Like the lemongrass is continuing to push, and you're starting to lose the sparkle of the bergamot and the grapefruit. This is where I'm at now. A little bit of rose and a little bit of muskiness. I don't know. It's okay. It's in the sea of Carner has always been one of those brands that's just like, and I think I said this in the most recent Carner Barcelona unboxing that I did, was that this is a brand that I don't have any wow, right? 10 out of 10s. And that's personally for me. I feel like they do some really solid things. Like there's going to be a lot of Carner Barcelona fragrances that'll be rated like out of 10 on my channel around the 6, 7, and 8 mark. Maybe closer to a 9 to some of the better ones. But a lot of good chunk of them are going to be in the 6, 7 realm for the price tag, right? Those are things that I am encompassing on my scores. And this is like right in there. Like it's nice. Like it's better than most and better than most, like some brands, right? Some brands are just complete like under 5 in the niche realm. Like they just did some Royal Crowns, like a whole bunch of those, and this blows that stuff right away, right out of the water. But either way, yeah, interesting. Like if you wanted to, if you like the smell of lemongrass and you're trying, and that's a unique note to find, and it's well composed in here. And it seems like it's going to continue to push as the note, as the scent progresses. The lemongrass is going to stick around, which is always a good thing when you're trying to purchase something that has a particular note that you really want. The last thing you want is it to burn off right quick. It seems like it's central and it's going to stick around. But honestly, once the citrus punch is gone, the not the wow factor, but the thinness of the fragrance kind of goes away. You know, not the thinness, but the brightness. And then it gets much thinner because there's less to it. Now there's just some rose water with this stuff and the lemongrass and the musk, and that's it. So there's not much to it. So at the end of the day, you know, one of those Carner Barcelonas that's lukewarm, lukewarmo. So Lukomorie, not a bad release from Carner Barcelona, but nothing that I would highly recommend unless you're looking for lemongrass. Then I would recommend it. I think it would be on a short list to check out if you want to be a little unique in your summer releases. Now you can find this one at fragflex.com. And I always say, like, Fragflex is one of the discounters. A lot of discounters do have Carner for really cheap. You just got to look. And Fragflex does have like testers of this stuff that is like beyond cheap. Like it's really, really good. Like it's less than most designers, which you can't, you know, you can't argue is a good deal. And you can use my code TFG10. You get 10% off site-wide. So you don't have to buy this. You can buy any Carner. You can buy any fragrance. Keep that code in your back pocket, by the way. It does not expire. I keep forgetting to say that as a code that it doesn't have an expiry date to it. Because I'm decanting, so it's kind of like their gift to me, to you, I guess. Yeah, you can use it at any time. Now that you heard my take, I'd love to see yours in the comments below, good, bad, and the ugly. I know it's not one of the most popular Carner Barcelonas, but it's always nice to just kind of dig in the crates and kind of see what else there is from a brand. And this Fragflex haul like is awesome for me to just dig in the crates. Like I'm really digging in crates and certain things like to brands like this. I'm delving a lot into that. I got a whole bunch of Motels that I have to do. I got some Byredos and stuff like that. So it's really interesting delving into fragrances that I have really no inclination of purchasing with my own money, but you never know. Now this one I already know the answer, and it builds my Rolodex at the same time. So now I have a lot more knowledge on the brand of Carner when someone comes to me and asks about the brand. But I always love comments. I always encourage it, good, bad, and the ugly. You don't have to co-sign me. You can say this is great. You can say this is garbage. I don't care. I'm not going to start deleting comments and things like that in regards to certain fragrances. It's always great to see different comments. And as always, a great report fragrance will make a lasting impression. Choose your fresh fragrance wisely. Thanks for watching, YouTube. Have a good one.